All right, we are here. It's almost the spookiness of the spooky days. It is the 30th of October. Don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. Now, believe it or not, I actually found out the name of this form yesterday. I did something called research. This is actually called Intercept form. Okay, this former right here is actually called intercept form, and what we're going to be doing today is actually writing the equations, okay, for these quadratics, okay. Now it says standard form. Please do this. Uh, please mark this out, or let's do this. Uh, we're going to write intercept. Okay. The reason why intercept form is because this is going to be a lot easier. Okay, and we like easy, right? Everybody likes easy, right? Because y'all are like, this is too difficult. It takes too many steps. Okay. All right. Except y'all will take one picture and go through 50 million filters before finally posting it. Now, ouch. I feel attacked. Now, so they're going to be passing through these points right here. So let's look at it. All right. So we need to find A. A. All right. So for those who know the fonts, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know the fonts, well, you're not cool. Now, so here's everything. Believe it or not, here's everything that we actually need. Okay. We just have to know how to set it up. And I'm about to teach you what I need you to know. All right. So our x-intercepts are, believe it or not, are -9 and -2. Okay. That means our Q is -9 and our P is -2. No, I didn't say the Q is X. I just said our Q is this. All right. Our point that we're given is -420. I know some of y'all are like, haha, 420. Yeah, that's probably why some of y'all may score not so great on tests. All right. So X is -4 and Y is 20. Now, let's zoom out just for a little bit. So here's our form that we are dealing with. Okay. Okay. So let's grab this so people actually know what's going on, because they might not be able to see the forest for the trees, or the uh, the formula that's right in front of them. All right. So we're going to plug all this stuff into here. Okay. So this was the stuff that we were working with yesterday. All right. Except we were given numbers. So right here, this is our Q. So I'm going to put, -9 and -2. All right. My X's are here and here. So I'm going to put -4 here, -4 here. And I'm going to put 20 here. Bless you. All right. So I've just put all this stuff in here. And it's going to, believe it or not, it's going to simplify really quick. Quicker than. Sorry, I'll explain that joke later. Now, so let's do this. So minus and negative, this is a positive, right? And this is a positive. So this ends up being A times 5 times -2. Or you could have used your calculator all at once. That would have been a cool thing to use your calculator. Yeah. Okay, wow. So 20 equals, let's see, this will be negative 10a. All right, this is going to be really difficult. Okay. All right, are we all together? I don't want to lose anybody. No. All right, so where did I lose you? All right, so where I went from here to here. All right, all right, so in the original formula, there's a negative right here, right? So, but I plugged in a negative, right? Correct. So what's minus a negative? Yeah. So if I said -4 minus -9, that's how we would get 5 right there. And then I would get -4 minus -2. That's how I'd get -2 right there. Okay. Yeah. All right. See, that's when I said calculator, calculator, and y'all looked at me like y'all were the extras on The Walking Dead. And all right. Now this step right here, this is the hardest step, y'all. It's the hardest. We have to divide. All right. So 20 divided by -10. I get -2. So A is -2. All right. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to plug in our A. We're going to plug in our Q and our P into this. So our A is -2. All right, minus a negative means it's a minus a negative means it's a positive. Yes, awesome. Finally, cheese and crackers. Or if we were thinking about it like our notes from yesterday, thank you for calling Mr. Jeffers' room. You're calling number 1 of the day and the block, and I'm recording a lesson. So how's it going? That's okay. What's going on? Okie dokie. Bye. All right. So now let's see. I know y'all are writing this down, so I'm going to pull this up from yesterday. It's not like y'all are paying attention, anyways. Uh, so this was, this where I said the x-intercepts are the opposites of what's in the parentheses, and we did this. So, we had our x-intercepts of this, so we got to put the opposite signs in here. All right. I know some of you are like, I don't understand. Well, that's the first problem. If you get everything on the first time, life would be easy and it would actually be boring. Okay? What? What about it? William A., will you please come here because you are such an important person today. They had to call you and interrupt our lesson. I don't know why people were like, I'm so sorry I interrupted your lesson. You called me during the middle of the class. What do you think I was doing? Having Indian leg wrestling tournaments? I'm sorry, Native American. All right. So, oh wow, look, here's some more of these box things. So it almost looks like it's supposed to be clean and together. It's almost like somebody is foreshadowing what it might look like on the test next Friday. Bless you. All right, so here's our points. All right, so what's our x-intercepts? -5 and 4. That means Q is -5. I'm just saying Q is the first one. Okay? That means P is the what? 4. All right. What's our point? Yes. 3, -16. That means X is 3. Y is -16. Pay attention. And we're going to plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. All right. So -16 stays the same. A goes right here. So 3 minus -5. This becomes 8. 3 minus 4. This becomes -1. Then we divide. Oh, not by A. Now, trust me, some of the other problems that I was looking at yesterday, I was like, what the crap is this? And I actually pulled some of these and tried to make this as streamlined as possible. Okay. So what did y'all get for A? It would be 2. I was wondering if the people that were texting their friends, if they were, as they were polling the audience, what they got. So that 2 would go there. So if our x-intercept is -5, we write it here as +5. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. It's always opposite because you remember drugs. Okay, drugs are bad. So drugs are bad. For some of y'all, math is bad. So math on drugs is like doubly bad. It's almost like, watching anime during a lesson and not knowing what's going on. All right, let's do another one. All right, what's our x-intercepts? Nope, that wasn't it. Our x-intercepts was okay. Close though, really, really close. Just a smidge off. -4 and 3. Be a teacher, they said. It's fun, they said. So this would be 2 and -8. And also, I have not worked out any of these problems, so I don't know how these are going to go. Okay, you could get like -17 turds. I don't know what's going to happen. Okay, so we just all have to, live in fear. All right, so this is 2 minus -4, so this is 6. 2 minus 3. Now, this is just a coincidence that this happens to be -1 right here. Believe it or not, my resources for finding problems like this were very limited. Yes. All right, what is 2? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the reason why these negatives are not very big is if I were to use the equation writer that I had, every time I do spaces and then I do something else, it makes this really weird thing where they're like little subscripts and it's bad. Yeah. All right. So we should get A equals 3. So 3 goes here. All right, this was a -4, so +4, and then -3. All right, so believe it or not, that's our lesson. Okay, there is a your turn on the back because there's always a back except for that one time. All right, so don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. And FYI, remember, for those that are allergic to peanut butter, if you will bring me your Reese cups, your Reese's, jack o' lantern pumpkins, I will dispose of those for you so you will not have allergic reaction. Good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.